Welcome to the session, dear students. In my last class, we studied how to construct a matrix. So in last class, I taught you the definitions of matrices and construction of matrix. Last class alli definitions galna kaltkondvi matte construction kaltkondvi. Both are equally important. So you should know the definition to understand the properties and problems, and also they are important for 1 mark. 1 mark section alli constructions ಮತ್ತೆ construct a matrix ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ define a matrix ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. In today's class we'll discuss concepts like scalar multiplication, addition, subtraction, all those things. Means in today's class we focus on algebra of matrices. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು algebra of matrices ನ ಓದೋಣ. Algebra of matrices ಅಲ್ಲಿ we'll be studying scalar multiplication, addition, subtraction and multiplication. So in today's class I'll be discussing scalar multiplication of a matrix. Scalar multiplication andre enu, how to do it. Then I'll teach you how to add two matrices and how to subtract two matrices, addition and subtraction of matrices. Then we'll study multiplication of matrices. So ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಲಿತೀವಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇದು ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್, ಎರಡನೇದು ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸಸ್, ಮೂರನೇದು ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಓದ್ತೀವಿ, ಮೂರನೇದು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. What is meant by scalar multiplication of a matrix? Means multiplying a number to a matrix. How to multiply a number to a matrix? See, a number can be multiplied to a matrix. Multiplying a number to a matrix means you should multiply number to each element of the matrix. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, A is ABCD, then 5A means 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D. So I am multiplying 5 to this. Suppose K into A. K means any constant or any number. K into A means multiply K to each element. K into A, KA, K into B, K into C, K into D. So then we'll get KA, KB, KC, KD. For example, if I give you a matrix, say I have a matrix, if A is equal to 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, and I'll ask you to find 3A. 3A means what? Multiply 3 to each element of A. So 3 into 1, 3 ones are 3, then 3 into 5, 15, then 3 into 3, 9, then 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 5, 15. So now I multiplied a scalar to a matrix. Scalar multiplication means what? Multiply a number to a matrix. How to multiply a number to a matrix? If you want to multiply a number to a matrix, you should multiply that number to each element of the matrix. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So here I have given an example. So A is equal to a matrix called 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you want to find, then 5A is, so how to find 5A? Multiply 5 to each element. 5 into 1, then 5 into 2, then 5 into 3, then 5 into 4. So we'll get this. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. This is 5A. So now how to multiply a number to a matrix? Multiplying a number to a matrix means what? Multiply that number to each element of the matrix. Further, now we have so many different problems where scalar multiplication become a part of the problem. ನೋಡಿ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನಂಬರ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಾದರ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? Number of rows into number of columns. Suppose if A is equal to, we have -3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 5. I have taken a matrix A. You can see I have written a matrix A. If I want -2A, -2A means what? You can multiply -2 to each element. So -2 into -3, -2 into 1, -2 into 4, -2 into 2, -2 into 1, -2 into 5. Then you multiply, you will get all the elements. Minus into minus plus 6, -2, -8, -4, -2, -10. we got a matrix. And important thing is, when you multiply a number, order of the matrix remains same. Earlier this order is 3 rows and 2 columns, 3 cross 2. And what is the order of this? 3 rows and 2 columns. By scalar multiplication, order of a matrix does not change. What is meant by scalar multiplication? Multiplying a number to a matrix. So now I hope all of you are thorough with scalar multiplication. So in today's class we are discussing algebra of matrices. In that first concept I have done. So to do scalar multiplication, we are not bothered about order. Today number na matrix ke multiply ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ scalar matrix multiplication ಅಂತೀವಿ. ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನೇ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬದಲಾಗಲ್ಲ. So that is very important. Now the second concept, addition or subtraction. So now we'll go to the second operation, addition or subtraction of matrices. So how to add or how to subtract two matrices? If I want to add or subtract two matrices, the very first thing you should remember is both the matrices should have same order. ಎರಡು ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಒಂದೇ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್, two matrices can be added or subtracted if and only if they have same order. So two matrices can be added or subtracted if and only if they have same order. If two matrices are having different order, you cannot add or subtract. For example, one matrix 2 cross 3 ಇದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು matrix 3 cross 2 ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವೇನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಅದೆರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಗಳು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ you should remember this. So now for example, if I give you A is equal to 1 3 2 2 1 5 a matrix, if I want I'll give you one more matrix 4 minus 5 6 9 2 1. So you can see the order now. So if I ask you to find A plus B or A minus B, ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಅಥವಾ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನಾ? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ? 2 rows and 3 columns. ಇದು 2 cross 3 ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ? ಸೊ 3 cross 2. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಒಂದು 2 cross 3, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3 cross 2. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್. 2 cross 3 means 2 rows 3 columns. 3 cross 2 means 3 rows 2 columns. So therefore when orders are different we cannot add or subtract. So A plus B and A minus B not possible. Are you able to follow? So now before we add or subtract, first we should see the possibility. ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. So now how to add or subtract? Addition or subtraction of two matrices is done by adding corresponding elements. So first we'll check the order. If orders are same, we should add first row first element with first row first element of second matrix, first row second element with first row second element. You have to add or subtract corresponding elements. So now we'll take an example. I've taken a matrix 1 2 3 4. What is the order? 2 cross 3, 2 cross 2, sorry. So for A, what is the order? 2 cross 2, 2 rows 2 columns. What is B? 2 cross 2. So now are they having same order? Both are having same order? Yes. So both are having same order. So we can add or subtract. First we'll find A plus B. A plus B means what? We want to add A and B. So according to the criteria, since they have same order, we can add. So A plus B means add the corresponding element. Add first element with first element. Illi first element enide 1 ide. So illi first element enide 1 ide, 1 plus 1. Then second element with second element 2 plus minus 3, 2 plus minus 3. Then third element with third element 3 plus 5. Then 3 plus 5. Then 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4. So add it. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 minus 3 is minus 1, 3 plus 5 8, 4 plus 4 8. So now A plus B is a matrix. And after you add, order does not change. So order of the matrix is also same, 2 cross 2. We added A and B because they have same order. How to add? Corresponding elements we should add. Similarly, how to subtract? Corresponding elements we should subtract. So addition and subtraction, both are easier process. Now coming to some more examples. So now you know how to add or subtract. First we'll start with the problem. So now if I take A is equal to 3 1 1 2 5 9, and again I'll take B is equal to minus 1 2 5 3 2 1. Now if I want you to find A plus B, ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ನಾನು A plus B find out ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದರೆ is it possible? So now we'll check whether it is possible. So first, is it possible? So how to check? First check the order of A. What is order of A? 1 2 3, 3 horizontals, 3 rows. So this is called as row. 1 2 3 rows are there here. And how many columns are there? So 1 2 columns are there. So 3 cross 2. For matrix A, order is 3 cross 2. For matrix B, how many rows? 1 2 3, 3 rows. And how many columns? 2 columns. So therefore 3 cross 2. So both are having same order. So you can add. So now how to find A plus B? Corresponding elements you should add. 3 minus 3, I should add 3 plus minus 1, 1 plus 2, then 1 plus 5. So second row second element is 2. Here second row second element is 3. Add it. Then third row first element 5 plus third row 2. And third row second element 9. Here third row second element 1. Corresponding elements you should add. So corresponding element na matra add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That's why we say add corresponding elements. So now 3 minus 1. What is 3 minus 1? 2. What is 2 plus 1? 3. Then 5 plus 1, 6. 3 plus 2, 5. And 5 plus 2, 7. And 9 plus 1, 10. So now we have done A plus B. Any doubts? So now how to add two matrices? Add corresponding elements. Before you add or subtract, check whether they have same order or not. If they have different order, you cannot add or subtract. So now matrix addition is done. Then we go for subtraction. If they ask you to subtract, again same. Observe the order. If the order is matching, then you proceed. Suppose A is equal to any simple matrix 5 minus 1 2 3, and B is equal to 1 5 3 2. So now if I ask you to find A minus B, is it possible? Yes, because both are having same order. Both are 2 cross 2. And corresponding elements 5 minus 1 4, then minus 1 minus 5 minus 6, 2 minus 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2 1. So we got it. So second operation is easy. You believe or not, they'll ask simple questions for 5 marks sometimes in your paper by addition and subtraction using complements. So now I have to teach you what is complement of a matrix. Then I have to go further. So now first just let me teach you the rules, and then we'll take up different cases. Now first operation, I taught you how to do scalar multiplication. Scalar multiplication means what? Multiplying a number to a matrix. Then I taught you how to add or subtract two matrices. So now we are going for an important concept, that is multiplication of matrices. So once you are thorough with the multiplication of matrices, then according to me, algebra of matrices will become easy. The last operation, multiplication, very 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 important. First criteria, there I told you to add ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಅದೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆನೇ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ನೋಡಿ, A m1 cross n1. I have taken a matrix called A, and A is what? m1 cross n1. B is what? m2 cross n2. I have taken two matrices. ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ m1 n1 ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ m2 n2 ಇದೆ. Then AB is possible if n1 is equal to m2. A into B ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ? n1 is equal to m2 ಅಂದರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇದೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೂ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ if the number of columns of first matrix is equal to number of rows of second matrix. Very very important. For example, if I have a matrix called A is equal to 3 cross 2. I will take B is equal to 2 cross 4. Can we multiply anta kelidre? So I have taken two matrices. One 3 cross 2 ide, innondu 2 cross 4 ide. Can we multiply? Idanna multiply ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? So ನಾವೇನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಇದೆರಡನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ and number of rows of second ಎರಡು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Number of columns of first to number of rows of second ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. So number of columns of first matrix is exactly equal to number of rows of second. So therefore AB is possible. Please understand my dear students, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, ಆದರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ. ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ. ಇಫ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ, ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. So for example, now first we'll see the criteria. With this criteria we have so many entrance questions also appeared, and also Karnataka CET lo questions kelidare, PU board problems also, and NCERT exercise problems also we can solve by this criteria. So first, before we multiply, first we should know the rule to multiply. So if you want to multiply two matrices, number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. When can you multiply? If number of rows of first matrix is equal to number of rows of second, you can multiply. Coming to the next concept. Now, we'll see some of the problems, whether they're possible or not, using the criteria. Suppose, I'm not asking you to multiply, I'm asking you to check whether we can multiply. If A is equal to 1, 5, 22, 7, B is equal to minus 3, 1, 4, minus 9. ನೋಡಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಎರಡು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ? ಎ ಬಿ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 2 ಕ್ರಾಸ್ 2, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 2 ಕ್ರಾಸ್ 2, ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ತಲೆನೋವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. Why AB is possible? Because both are having same order. ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ if I take other example, okay, so first one here I have written, ನೋಡಿ second one, A is equal to 1592 and B is equal to 336, 9 minus 11, 1. So A B ಎರಡನ್ನು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Can we multiply? Can we find AB? A into B ಅಥವಾ A B ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? What is the order of this? 2 cross 2. What is the order of this? 3 cross 2. 2 rows, 2 cross 3. Okay, now second one, order ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Second one, what is the order? 2 rows, 3 columns. Can we multiply? Yes, because we want to see these two are same. AB is possible. Here also AB is possible. ನೋಡಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್, ಸೊ ನೋ ಹೆಡೇಕ್. ಸೊ ಎರಡನೇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. Now if I give one more, say 3, third one, if A is equal to 1592, 2 cross 2, B is equal to 167324. What is the order of this? 2 cross 2. What is the order of this? 3 cross 2. Can we multiply? ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ A order 2 cross 3, B order 3 cross 2. Can we multiply? Means are these two same? ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ AB is not possible. If you want to find AB, first you should see number of columns of first and number of rows of second. ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, and how to write order? ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ರೋಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 1, 2, 3 ರೋಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 1, 2, 2 ರೋಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. So therefore here number of columns of first is not equal to number of rows of second. So therefore we cannot multiply. So if before we go to multiply, first you should know what is order of a matrix. What is order of a matrix? Number of rows into number of columns. Now first tell me what is the order of this. 159, 9 minus 11, 6. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, then I can continue. What is the order for this? How many rows are there? How many columns are there? Row ಅಂದರೆ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್, 1, 2 rows ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. So 2 rows. Columns ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್. How many columns are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 columns are there. 2 cross 3. What is the order of A? 2 cross 3. So first you should write the orders for given matrices, and you should check what. So number of columns of first and number of rows of second. If they are equal, then you can multiply. So here, first criteria we are done. When can we multiply? If number of columns of first should be equal to number of rows of second. ಇದೆರಡನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಮತ್ತು ಇದೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 1 2 rows ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು 2 ಕ್ರಾಸ್ 3. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 2 3 rows ಇದೆ, 2 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ 3 ಕ್ರಾಸ್ 2. ಇದೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಯು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ you will get the order as remaining number. So that is here 2 cross 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So after you multiply, what will be the order? For example, A is m1 cross n1, B is m2 cross n2, AB is possible provided if these two are equal. ಇದೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, suppose I assume these two are equal, then AB is order of AB is simple remaining m1 cross n2. Order m1 cross n2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Number of rows of first, number of columns of second ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So let me repeat. So here we multiply, remaining numbers are 2 cross 2, so final answer is 2 cross 2. Okay, now let me teach you how to multiply two matrices. Till now I have not taught you how to multiply. I taught you when to multiply. When to multiply? If number of columns of first is equal to number of rows of second, you can multiply. And after you multiply, what is the order? Remaining. So if you multiply m1 cross n1 and m2 cross n2, finally order will be m1 cross n2. So order of AB is this. So what is the order of AB? Order of AB is m1 cross n2. ನೋಡಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ 2 cross 2 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೀಚ್ ಯು ಹೌ ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ. ವೆರಿ 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 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು matrices, we have to check the corresponding elements, first row with first column. So here you can see first row. What is the first row? 1 2 3. ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋನ ನಾವು we have to multiply with first column. First row you should multiply with first column. What is the first row first element? 1. What is first column first element? 5. First row first element multiply with first column first element. First row first element ಏನಿದೆ 1 ಇದೆ, first column first element ಏನಿದೆ 5 ಇದೆ. 1 into 5 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then multiply first row second element with first column second element. Now first row first element 1, first column first element 5. ಇದೆರಡು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 1 into 5. Multiply first row with first column, first row first element into first column first element, plus first row second element into first column second element. First row second element ಏನಿದೆ 2 into first column second element corresponding. So 2 into 6 plus in between first row third element with first column third element. First row third element ಏನಿದೆ 3 into, we are multiplying, first column third element 1. So now we are done with first row with first column. First row ಏನಿತ್ತು 1 2 3. We have to multiply it with what? First column 5 6 1. First row first element into first column first element plus ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ first row second element into first column second element plus first row third element into first column third element. So if I do this, I'll get first element 1 5s are 5, 2 6s are 12, 3 1s are 3, then add 5 plus 12 17, 17 plus 3 20. Here we got. Now we are done with first row first element. First row with first column gives you one element. Now first row with second element. First row na second element multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Now we'll try to multiply the matrices. ಈಗ matrix na multiply ಮಾಡೋಣ. So logic is simple. First row you should multiply with first column. First row na first column ಗೆ multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ first row ಏನಿದೆ 1 2 3. ಇಲ್ಲಿ first column ಏನಿದೆ 5 6 1. Multiply first row with first column to get first element. How to multiply first row with first column? Corresponding elements. First row first element ಏನಿದೆ 1 ಇದೆ. So multiply with first column first element 5, 1 into 5. Then first row second element 2. Multiply with first column second element 6. So plus first row third element 3. First column third element 1, 3 into 1. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ multiply ಮಾಡಿ add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get first element. What is the first row we have? 1 2 3. Multiply this first row with what? First column. First column ಏನಿದೆ 5 6 1. So first row you multiply with first column to get first element, so that you will get this first element. So when I multiply first row with first column, how to multiply first row with first column? First row first element with first column first element. First row first element ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 1 ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 1 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ 5ಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 1 into 5. ದೆನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 2 into ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 6, so 2 into 6. Then first row third element with first column third element, first row third element 3 into first column third element 1. So multiply first row with first element, first column and add. So first row first element ಏನಿತ್ತು 1, first column first element was 5, so 1 into 5 plus first row second element is 2, first column second element is 6, 2 into 6 plus first row third element is 3 into first column third element is 1. Multiply. So now we multiplied it and add it. 1 into 5, 5 plus ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ, so after you multiply you should add them. So 1 into 5 plus 2 into 6 plus 3 into 1, if you do, you'll get 20. So now we are done with first row with first column. First row with first column is done. Now we'll go to first row with second column. First row with second column. So first row is same 1 2 3. Then I have to do first column, second column. First row with second column. So now first row 1 2 3, second column 1 2 minus 1, 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into minus 1. First row with second column, first row first element into second column first element, 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into minus 1. So I am putting the column elements in brackets. That is a good method, so that next row you should get same. So now I have done with first row with second column. First row with second column ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, 1 2 3 ನ second column elements ಗೆ multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. How to multiply? Corresponding elements you should multiply. First element with first element plus second element with second element plus third element with third element. So 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into minus 1. So if you simplify, you'll get another value, that is this. First row with second column gives you second element of the first row. Then we are done with first row. Then we are done with first row. Now we'll go to the second row. Second row ಏನಿದೆ 1 5 1 minus 1 4 2. Second row. Second row with first column. First column ಏನಿದೆ 5 6 minus 1. Second row with first column. Second row ನ first column ಗೆ multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. How to multiply? Second row first element with first column first element. Second row first element minus 1 ಇದೆ. Second row with first column ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ minus 1 into 5, ಆಮೇಲೆ 4 into 6, ಆಮೇಲೆ 2 into 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. minus 1 into this, 4 into this, 2 into this. Now we got this. It will give one element called 21. Then second row with second element. Second row with second element means, sorry, second row with second column. Second row with second column minus 1 into 1, 4 into 2, 2 into minus 1. That gives you one element. So finally your answer is this. Second row with first column you multiply and add. Second row with second column you multiply and add. You will get this. This is 2 crossed. First row with first column gives you one element. First row with second column gives you second element of first row. Then second row with first column gives you this element, and second row with second column. That's it. I hope all of you understood how to multiply two matrices, and we'll take some more examples. I'll take one more example to make you thorough with matrix multiplication. Let us multiply two matrices. Say I'll take A is equal to 1 2 3. Simple matrix I'll take 3 1 minus 5. And I'll take B is equal to 1 5 6 2. First we'll see whether we can multiply. ಇದನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯು ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್? ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್? 2 ರೋ ಇದೆ, 3 ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇದೆ, 2 ಕ್ರಾಸ್ 3. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನಿದೆ? 2 rows 2 columns. 2 ರೋ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇದೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್? ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. We cannot multiply. Why we cannot multiply? Number of columns and number of rows are not same, so I cannot multiply. Answer is done. Then A is equal to 1 2 3, 3 minus 1 2. So they have given one matrix, and one more matrix they'll give 1 minus 5 2 1 6 3. So if they ask you to find AB, is it possible? AB ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಇದು? So how many rows are there? 2 rows. How many columns are there? 3 columns. How many rows are there? 3 rows. How many columns are there? 2 columns. So these two are same. So therefore you can multiply. Yes, I can multiply. How to multiply? First row with first column. First row with first column 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into 6. First row with first column gives you one element. Then first row with second column. First row with second column means 1 into minus 5 plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into 3. Then second row with first column, that is 3 into the second row with first column, 3 into 1 plus minus 1 into 2 plus 2 into 6. Then second row with second column, that is 3 into minus 5 plus minus 1 into 1 plus 2 into 3. Now simplify this. So 1, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 6 3 is 18. Simplify this and you will get an answer. And you will get 2 cross 2. Further simplify. 18 plus 4 22 plus 1 25. Similarly minus 5. Minus 5 plus 2 minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 0. Sorry, minus 3 plus 9. 3 3 is a 9. 9 plus 2 7. 7 minus 5 2. Then 3 minus 2 1 plus 12 13. Then minus 15 minus 1 minus 16 plus 6 minus 10. So after you multiply you should get this 2 cross 2. So we got 2 cross 2. This is multiplication. I hope all of you understood this. If you have any doubts, again I will be repeating this. So we have to do many more matrix multiplication. So I taught you matrix multiplication. When can you multiply two matrices? If the number of columns of first should be equal to number of rows of second, then you can multiply. When you are multiplying two matrices, first we should check this criteria. Number of columns of first should be equal to number of rows of second. So then after you multiply, final answer should be the remaining. So now thanks for attending my session. I'll see you in my next class. Thank you.